Look around and tell me I'm wrong. Look around and tell me I'm wrong. Get gone.
Walking dogs in the rain is not for the faint-hearted. Do you know what? It's actually quite lovely. It's not cold. It is wet for sure, but it isn't cold. I'm reading all day in Gus the Bus. Flynn's been desperate to get out. Actually, now I'm out. It's rather lovely. So, quite happy, really. I said I would do some more footage in Twickenham, so I thought, why not? It's very easy, isn't it, to pick the sunny days and show you it bathed in golden sunlight, but actually it's kind of cool in the rain as well. Hang on. Wow, it's really coming down. I wanted to show you this tree. This is a black walnut tree in Marble Hill Park, and it is an amazing beast of a tree, and it is apparently probably more than 250 years old. Black walnuts are not actually native to the UK, but they were brought over here in the mid 1600s. It's a very cool tree. Liking that tree. Oh, my camera's steaming up. Never mind, I look better with a bit of soft focus. I've been quite interested in these pink flowers along Twickenham Riverside because I've only seen them for the past couple of years, so I thought I'd look them up. They are Himalayan balsam, and they were introduced into the UK in about 1857 by Victorian plant hunters. Sadly, they have become an invasive species because one plant can kind of pop 800 seeds into its surroundings. They have no predators, they have no diseases, there's nothing that will kill them. So they are a problem, but they are very, very pretty also. And apparently there has been an effort to try and introduce some of the naturally occurring diseases that keeps them in check. And they are sort of rusts and fungus which apparently like this particular plant, but they won't grow here because it's not warm enough and it's not light enough. They are basically running rampant across Britain at the moment. But still, they are pretty, so until they get it sorted out, we'll have to just enjoy them. There's these really cool little sculptures all along the high street. Look at this. I like it. I approve. Wacky art in shop windows where nothing else is happening. That's very cool. So these steps, which are encapsulated behind this glass, are the steps down to a vault beneath this building where 17 Protestant martyrs who were burned at the stake 1555 to 1557. They were the steps down to the vault where they were kept. There you go. It says that here. It's pretty brutal. Wow. This is ye olde historic Castle Bowling Green, home of bowling since 1640. Look at that. That is a mighty fine bowling green by anybody's standards. So you wouldn't get that in France, would you? Oh no, you wouldn't. Oh look, we can see over here. How idyllic. You liked Lewis, Geoffrey?
Bloody marvellous.
It's your kind of place, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what does it say, Geoffrey?
It's 50 miles from the Standard in Cornhill, which I imagine is this place, to Westminster Bridge.
Ah, there we are. This is an amazing place. Look at this, incredible medieval building.
We've even got a medieval
Yeah,
clock
the
here.
medieval transport wedged in front of it is a little bit of a shame. It's an amazing building, but I don't know. So we've got all these little lock-ups. This fantastic window, look at this. And the thing that I love most about it is that the glass in these windows is proper old glass. It's all wibbly wobbly. I like a bit of wibbly wobbly glass. So here we're walking down this. Isn't this cool? Keir Street.
1450.
So Keir Street was established in 1430.
And it housed a butcher, a bucket maker, and the bakery. A bucket maker, that was an actual job.
Butcher, a bucket maker and a bakery. I'm liking this. We don't need to go to Spain and Portugal to find interesting stuff. See, I get all enthused about the doers uppers, and Geoff is looking around here go, oh look, you could live here.
I like it.
I know you do. He loves a market town. I'm an urban girl, sadly. Oh well.
Thomas Matthew, a Presbyterian woolen draper in the High Street, bequeathed his house on this site for the benefit of the poor in the parish of St Michael in Lewis in 1688.
Look at that. That's rather lovely, isn't it? Should we have a look at the front? Well, there we are. Oh, this is some street. It's really beautiful. So I'm going to presume these pebbles, we won't call them cobbles because they're not cobbles, these pebbles, part of the original road. I can't imagine what it must have been like to have come down here with a horse and cart. Gus the Bus does badly enough, but a horse and cart doesn't have any suspension at all. Gosh, they must have built them well in those days, eh, Geoffrey?
Absolutely.
So there we go, that answered my question. We've come to the end of the street and it says, although recorded in history, George V, when Prince Regent drove a coach and four down Keir Street for a wager. I quite like that. I have to admit, it doesn't look like a fun ride, but hey, good on him. So now we're in the gardens of South Overgrange, which is a 15th century Elizabethan manor house, which is there. Isn't that lovely? That might well be the building we were just looking at just now. The houses, the Surrey Guild, which is one of the craft guilds that I used to be a member of when I ran the Lovers Lights Gallery. There was the Sussex Guild and the Surrey Guild, and they're rather lovely. So the Sussex Guild is housed in there, which is beautiful, and these gardens are free. We don't have Flynn with us right now, which is good because he wouldn't be able to come in because we're not allowed to bring any dogs in here at all. Huh.
Well, I can't feel it because I was attacked by a vicious squirrel once.
It's true, you were.
I never got over it.
I just called this squirrel and just went. Obviously, that's what people do when they feed it. Look at him; he's so cute. Hello, Geoff got mauled by a squirrel, didn't you, dear?
I did, yes. I'm such a trusting person. I put up my hand in good faith with food in it, and the little bugger bit my finger.
I shouldn't
It
laugh.
scarred me for life.
It's terrible. I shouldn't laugh. He had to go and have a tetanus shot. Wildlife hates him. What can we say? They have an instinct about people,
That's
you know,
right.
Geoff.
They know I hate animals.
we have what used to be the red, white and blue pub, which is green. That's weird. Why? I love the fact that us Brits are so wacky. Anyway, it's not a pub anymore. Maybe that's why. Maybe there was no powerful brand image for people to get behind. It's red, white and blue, but it's not. It's green. This building was historically the Turkish baths. And it says here that they closed 1882. Oh, because they got usurped by Brighton. That's a real shame. How cool. Lewis is full of surprises. So this is Harvey's Brewery. Why do you like it, Geoff?
They do wonderful beer. I've been drinking their beer since 1790.
1790?
Yeah, when they first opened, I went to the opening day. Yeah, it was 1 penny a pint and you got 5 pints for free. Great.
I thought that meant you've been drinking it since you were 17 and now you're 90.
Yeah, I was slightly underage and I still got in somehow. Didn't used to worry about those things in those days.
Good morning. I'm on my morning walk with Flynn. Where am I today? I'm in Ironbridge, which is one of my favourite places. I love Ironbridge. I've been here a couple of times over the years, but not for some time. And you seem to discover new things every time you come here. And today we've found this park up right next to Dale Park, and Dale Park is a bit of a revelation. It's absolutely gorgeous, right next to the river, which, as you know, is one of my favourite things. But this amazing park, it's beautiful. So I'm going to show you around as Flynn and I have a beautiful morning walk right next to the river in Ironbridge. And then we're going to explore today. We're going to walk down to the bridge. I'll maybe have a look in the museum. And Geoff has seen, right next to where we're parked up, a place that does cream teas. And he has already earmarked this afternoon for a cream tea. And who am I to argue? Couldn't do that, could I? Anyway, let me show you this gorgeous walk. So I'm here in the Gorge Museum, and one of the things it's talking about is the flooding. The first flood here, a really bad flood, was in 1795, which is, whoa, right up there. But as you can see, that was pretty rare. And then if we go all the way down to the bottom, we can see that bottom one is 1925. And then right in the middle, we've got this barrage of floods all around the year 2000, 24, 20, 21, 22. And they're saying that global warming has made it far worse. It's pretty extreme. So these are examples of bathing costumes, and this is a Victorian bathing costume which is made of wool and is incredibly heavy when wet. Gosh, and apparently up to the late 19th century. Before then, men would swim naked. This amazing building, which looks like a little castle, actually began life as a warehouse. When river transportation declined, it was sort of just left abandoned. Then it became a soft drinks factory. And then in 1908, it was converted into a garage, filling station and car accessory shop, which closed. And then in 1977, it was turned into the museum. How amazing. So I know this is probably of little interest to everybody else, but I woke up this morning and this very joyously bright scooter was parked outside Gus the Bus. And the reason I like it so much is because when I was 15, I had a mobilette, not a scooter, a mobilette called Glenda. It was exactly that colour. It was bright orange. I loved that mobilette. It was constantly breaking down. My poor dad used to get called out in the middle of the night because Glenda had got yet another blockage in the fuel pipe, mainly because I had let the fuel run down too low and it had sucked up debris from the tank because I was mean and I wouldn't put enough fuel in. And my dad used to have to pick it up and try and get it in the back of the car. So I looked at this morning. Look, isn't that awesome? I love that. I'd love another scooter. I can see myself on that, definitely.
Out there chasing rainbows, jumping over hedges, flying like a sparrow through the rain. I've been taking chances, losing my umbrella. I could grant your wishes 1 to 10. Just say when. Just say when. Just say